we have a couple of little problems in between us and our next biggest food source. I don't know where he wandered off to, but we're going to have to take care of these two knuckleheads first before we start hunting Mr. Bear. Hello, everybody. This is Frogman. Welcome back to the Long Dark. These two dudes are giving us a little bit of a problem right now, and of course, as far as I know, the bear is over behind that rock somewhere or maybe headed back towards his house. We are currently sitting, let me see, somewhere down around, right around in this area, I believe, standing on top of a rock that we climbed onto. And the bear should be, well, I was going to say, probably right here, excuse me, probably right around here. There's a bunch of area out here, and, you know, I'd really like to learn a little bit of it, but these wolves are really, really annoying. The reason why they're not bothering us right now is because I'm crouched, but probably as soon as I stand up, I might be able to get one of their attentions. And then maybe if I'm lucky, get him to stand there. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I'm going to have to get down there, take care of both of them, and then see what happens. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and drink this tea, if I can pick it up. Thank you. And then I'm going to grab a torch and throw it, like, at that one, and hit him with it. Hey. Okay, our arrow's right over there. What I want to do is I want to get both of these guys taken care of, if I can. This is not a really great place. These guys are really, really, really annoying. I mean, I cannot believe how annoying these wolves actually are. They're awful. Come here. But we need to take care of both of them if we can. And then hopefully locate a bear. There we go. Good. So much resources going into taking care of these useless wolves. It's unreal how much resources we're going through to take care of those wolves. But let's go find the bear. That way we can have all day to mess with him, or at least most of this episode to mess with him. I have a feeling he's around here somewhere, so I should probably shut up and listen. More cattails to pick later. There's the bear. I see him now. Alright, I need, again, this is not a really great place to hunt him. I'm almost kind of contemplating just going back to his cave and waiting on him there. Because I'm not one to get, you know, mauled by one if I can handle it. Help it, hand it, help it, whatever. I would figure maybe up there. Like, I would bet he can get on this log. No, he lost aggro. How about now, bud? No, he didn't. He's still mad at me. Yeah, I think he can get right here if he wanted to. Let's go look at this. Yeah, he's still aggroed on us. At least it sounded like it. Maybe not. It's really loud over here with this waterfall. Okay, so that all goes down over to the waterfall over there. This is the river. He is over on that rock. That's the rope. Let's go. We have a couple of minutes. We're not freezing yet. I want to go right over, back over there and see if we have any birch bark that has come back again, and then we'll hunt this dude. I know where he's gonna go. He's probably gonna either head right back to his house, or he's gonna go out here in the middle of this area. Maybe we see if he's right here available. Yeah, let's just get a good full torch. Full torch. Since I had to waste a match on that. You can stay right there. And then from right here. Of course. Probably should have waited on him to stop running, but whatever. So he probably is going to run back to his house. Probably. His house is up there. Yeah, he went back this direction. He's running around back here. We're down here. Terrible shot, I know. Once again, getting down a lot low on the health, and I don't like it. But if we can get a bear, at least for a little bit, that'll make our lives easier. Unless he goes off and dies in a corner that's impossible to get to, like bears usually do. That should be where our campfire was. His house is over there, I think. Yeah, that was... Okay, I was gonna say, where's my fire? Pop over the hill over here and probably walk right nose to nose with it. I sure hope it didn't go all the way down and then come back around. Boy, there's all kinds of surface area over here, too. We still have that deer. Huh. Well, I hope the current weather change is not going to make any difference. I'm gonna go... There's his feet tracks. He is headed that direction now. Did you go down valley, brother? Yeah, you did, didn't you? Well, you're going to go to some place that is not going to be convenient at all for us, didn't you? Do I still have coffees that are hot? No. Great. Well, whatever. Onwards. Did you go over here? No, you went down this direction. I know, you're fine. More worried about that number right there. And the fact that I'm walking right at a bear that I shot that, of course, didn't die. Okay, I'm gonna do... Nope. One of these.
Come on, little fire.
And I'm gonna give it 2 sticks. And we'll put one of those on there. And that on there. Drink that immediately. And that'll stave that off for a second. That'll slow this down at least. Drink that one all the way down. That'll start recovering our health, give us a little bit of food. And I'll go ahead and just do one of these too. Just to kind of give us a little bit. He's probably down on the lake somewhere dead now. That's fine. We'll eat one of those. That'll give us a little bit of energy. Pick that up. And then if there's anything else we can warm up, warm it. Take those with us. And a new torch. Not walk on the fire. They either died, or is still running around like a maniac. Good. Well, we were right here. That sucks. How big of a bear are you? Pretty decent sized bear. Okay, good. We'll go do the usual, which is... I'm gonna try to find a place that I can put a fire. And hope... Man, that's an awful spot. So what we'll do is we'll get him loaded up. We'll put him in the travois. Hopefully. And go from there. Let me light a fire. Now, there's a couple of interesting things that I have noticed about this little process. The trick of being able to cancel while harvesting animals used to be the fact that, you know, you could do things, you know, it was a way you could kind of, you know, game the system. And it has since been removed again that you are unable to put this down real quick. You're unable to micro harvest to a point. The issue again is, and I kind of screwed it up because of where I'm standing, and I don't think I can stand on said bear while I'm harvesting and get rid of the sprain risk. I can't. Okay. What I wanted to do, or what I would like to do now with these things, that I've played with them a little bit, I have always liked to carcass harvest these large animals because it takes less time to get the guts out of them. So if you kind of work your way through it, it's quicker to carcass harvest the larger animals. The problem is you now have to guess how long 2 hours is because you can't cancel because you don't have a dial. So what you do is you pull off a couple of steaks. We'll even just do that since he's frozen. Now, if you put down 2 steaks, that's an hour. If you listen or get the fire so that you can see when you're harvesting, so like put the fire up there by their head, then you can do, listen. There. We went a little too long, but that's fine. That'll give us the ability to do a couple of things. The reason why I do that is because I like to not be wasting that fire while I'm over here cooking, which kind of drives me nuts that they did that to us. They took the ability away for us to kind of multitask at the same time. So again, I'll cut 2 more steaks out, and then we'll be able to finish it. As far as micro harvesting is concerned, you can't really cancel anymore. But what you can do is you can still do the age-old trick of do these single deals down here and then just cut it up into little teeny tiny pieces. You can still somewhat micro harvest, but you can't micro harvest in the way that we used to. But then we'll go ahead and finish him. Which, yeah, we went way too long on that. Okay. Nice. Go over here. Let's find them all so we know it didn't fall into the world. Got a gut that tried to fall in the world. And then the bear skin. Okay. Our friend Travis. Travis, where are you? Thank you. You. Those in there for now. Have some dinner. And how much fire have we got left? 43:22. I will take the torches. And put all of those in here. This is the beauty of this thing. Entire bear. We still had a little bit of room. Actually, I mean, it's kind of nice, but we still have a little bit of room. We'll go ahead and put the other 2 bear steaks. The bear steaks are in there. We can put the water in there, at least for now, too. That's fine. Get us back under the weight that we need to be. Nothing else is laying around. Unfortunately, here's the problem again. We will end up putting that torch out. Well, so we'll double up on our warmth bonus here. Just for the water content at least. And then we do this. I guess it's still on. It's very heavy, but it's on. Maybe it's on. I don't know. Kind of hard to tell. Either way, we'll walk back over here. I'll see if it'll let us go down this slope to our other cave, the safe cave, not the bear cave. I probably should stop and harvest that deer as well. We might do that in the morning, but I'm going to go take him over here. Do a little bit of harvesting, cooking, all of that good stuff. But we'll wait till we get there before I, say otherwise. I want to put it down here just to test something. Put it down. Yeah, it's out. I thought it was out. Okay, let's go. We got to get around that rock that's to our right. This makes dealing with these animals so much more easy. I mean, I'm used to taking off all of the heavy clothing that I had and running halfway across the map to a shelter. I am not one to, harvest and cook an entire bear right wherever I killed it. It's dangerous. It's a little bit more. It's just not as safe. Plus, then you have to remember where the thing died and then mark it and all of that stuff. When in reality, all you need to do is with this now. You're gonna let me drag it over this hill? Cool. Getting a little fuzzy out here. I don't like this snow. Now, let's see if it'll let us go down this hill. Didn't think so. Here's what I was talking about. I can't back up right now. Why? I have no idea. Why? I have no clue. Just stupid, but that's fine. I can't walk with all this on us. $100 and whatever. That's enough food for right now. I'm not worried about carrying much more. What we're going to do is we're going to take all of this out of there. I'm going to pick that thing up. No, pick it up. Thank you. I'll deal with that in the morning. Get your bow out. We need to sleep again. And there are wolves. I'll probably have to bring that in. Well, it might work. We just got to get it over that little hump. But let's go to our safe little spot. I might just kind of run back and forward a little bit here. Wow, that cave's a lot further than I thought it was. We might not be able to get that travois over there. Yeah, I really like to try to haul food specifically to a location that is reasonably safe. And not try to cook it out in the open if I can. We may have to haul him back to his cave. That's fine. We'll see about it in the morning. Well, it blizzarded, so of course that's the way it's going to be. Looks like the coal respawned. I dropped a bunch of junk. I'm going to run out here and try to go pick at least one of those up, just so we have something to do. This game is starting to get so predictable with its weather patterns, or at least in this zone. Every morning for the last, like, I don't know how many days since we've been playing in this game, or I should say in this particular zone, this has been the morning thing. Like, it is so predictable now. This reminds me very much of how Blackrock was the first time I went in it. Should have just took it to his cave. They're gonna rot right here. Whatever. How bad were they? Yeah, they'll be okay for a little bit. Alrighty, those are a couple. We'll chop these up, get them harvested, warm back up, do a little bit of healing. I was gonna we're not even gonna bother cooking or lighting a fire just yet, just because of the fact that it doesn't really matter. I don't know. It's a lovely zone. I love it. I love it a lot. Let's stand here in the warm, kind of. It's barely warm back here, and harvest these. No. Oh, where's my saw? Hey, give me my saw back. Thank you. This game has such Did I get 3 of them? Wow. Okay. Well, we'll cut up 3 of them. No. Now drop your stink. You don't want no stink on you. We'll go ahead and chop these up. All right. Let's go. I'm just going to grab you. No, pick it up. Pick it up. Thank you very much. Drink some water from somewhere. Let's go back over there, get the rest of his carcass. And I think I might go try to get the deer that's over here if the sun is out. Can I light a fire? I would like to light a really free fire that we haven't gotten in, like, I don't know how many days in game. I can get a free fire. Beautiful. We'll go harvest that other deer while we're over there. I want to run into his cave and see if there's any...
Come on, little fire.
Any coal that has respawned. We may have to go to the mine and go see what's in that. You're hello. Visual bug. I'm walking. We're walking. Hey, your torch is messed up. Okay, whatever. Alright, well, bear down. All the wolves in the area should be more or less dead. There's still a bunch of cattails to be picked up. Some birch bark to gather. More stick. Bring stick. You're out of stick. Cool. And, yeah, let's go. I'm not worried so much about the bags just yet. In fact, if anything, I'll probably grab them both and just take them right over here to this deer. Yeah, I don't know of any good part on that slope that's going to be functional. So is there 2 left? It's fine. There can be kind of a heavy pack over here. So, let's see. His cave is over there. Okay. Busted torch. Wow. Right, correct menu, please. There you go. Thank you. We'll go collect this deer. Yeah. I'd like to collect you two. I don't want you to be left. Especially with as kind of rare as deer seem to be around here. Why did you do that? We're going to put a fire at about there. Wherever we can put a fire. And it's wind broken. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Put those down. Do that. Light fire. We'll cut this one up. Add a coal and a few sticks. That should be enough time. Good enough. Wow, that 2-hour fire lasted like, I don't know, 3 hours, maybe longer. That was ridiculous. So, let's go back over to his cave. We're going to go ahead and put a bunch of things in a Travis or Travoy or whatever you want to call it. I got to quit calling it that. I know, it's terrible. It's awful. Put this down. Where is it? Put it down. We're going to go back to his cave, and then I think I'm going to go around the mountain the other direction. We'll cook all of this stuff once we get somewhere else. I think the only thing I don't like, again, even for that matter, like a lantern. I can't strap my lantern to my belt and keep my fire, which is kind of sad. Now, granted, we have this nice, bright, sunshiny day. That's fine. But it's just one of the many things about this game that sometimes, of course, you got that just sometimes, you know, aggravates you, where, you know, you would think, you know, a common sense thing would be to be able to, you know, maybe not necessarily with your torch be able to keep a torch burning the whole time, but you could theoretically stick it in your travoy, or maybe you could make maybe that's one of the other things, like a tinder bundle. I would love to be able to make a tinder bundle in this game. You know, when you have a fire that's already burning, pull a coal or something and stuff it on top of a bunch of tinder or something like that. I mean, we have cans. I don't know why we couldn't, and then just carry that with you to do whatever you needed to do. I mean, we're only coming over here to check to see if we had any coal respawn, which we did. Beautiful. But things like that, you know, really, really survivalist kind of common sense stuff that you'd learn as you would wander through the world as to how to do things. Being able to, I know I've said this one a lot to various people, but being able to just tie your pack to the bottom of a rope and then either haul the pack up behind you after you've climbed said rope, or lower it down and then climb the rope down and then take the pack off the rope. I guess we don't need to have this thing right now. I was just kind of trying not to be stinky. But yeah, there's just some little things like that as a person that does spend a fair amount of time outdoors occasionally, especially during the summer and whatnot, that you would normally try to do or know that you can do. But we'll go ahead, gather up a bunch of sticks. I think you're fine. As long as said wolf doesn't come bother us, the one that's out here somewhere that I heard. Yeah, I think we could have travoyed that all the way over here. I think we could have. Pretty easily. It just would have had to go around that way. Learning what kind of slopes you can take that thing up and down is definitely going to be the challenge. So we'll go ahead and light another free fire and cook some bear up. Alrighty then, bear all cooked up, water made, us rested, and it looks like the same old usual weather we've been seeing this whole time. Lovely. Okay, let's put these down real quick. We'll just get a little bit lighter than we currently are. Got way too much water. Don't need to be carrying that much. That's actually a little too much, but let's just put everything down. And then I'll just take 2 of those, please. Cool. Let's get us some lunch or breakfast or whatever it is. I guess it's breakfast at this point. And go do just a teeny tiny amount of looking around. Now that area should be reasonably clear, the area that I'm speaking of is going to be right around in here. There's some more cattails to gather, and I think there's going to be a few more birch barks to go pick up. So let's go back over this direction. I do not want to carry that with me for sure. And just to see if there's anything else laying around that we want. We will work out of this cave, I think, for just a little bit and see what happens. Again, wonderful, terrible, awful weather. But I want to go down this direction, follow this little river, and see what else is available for us very quickly. Trying to come up with a path to get most of that bear back towards the concentrator. And I don't rightly know. It might have to come down this river. Because once we have all this searched up, there's no reason to leave him back here. So we either need to go back up river or down river across this little platform out here, across this little teeny tiny lake, and then up that rather sharp area, both of which are going to lead us to a bunch of wolves, which is not cool, but that's okay. We'll deal with them as we go. We may have to make us a new bow. I don't know. So he came, I don't know. So far this is reasonably flat. So I mean, if we can walk across this and then back up to the trailer and around the front like we did with that deer an episode or 2 ago. Yeah, I think we probably can.
Yeah, I think we probably can. I think we can go down that way. And then that's through that chemical area right there. Yeah. And then that'd go around and back up the hill and over to the trailer, or around to the trailer area. Let's go check out these birch barks just to see if there's any over here. I have a feeling we're probably going to end up with some weather once again. Yeah, I think we can get it out of there. I think we can do that just fine. Let's go see what's over on this little lake. There's a nice little point to look over everything. That's cool. Must have walked over that a dozen times. Well, half a dozen times. I know, Astrid, you're cold and you're going to be wet. And I went ahead and put the thing back on, this thing, just for now. Just because, I don't know. I'm on the fence with the tool belt. Again, I would have absolutely loved another equipment slot. That's the rope that goes back up on top to... So there's a rope right in here somewhere that takes you back up on top, because you can go all the way around back over where the bear was. We've already climbed that rope, got lost trying to figure out where the heck we were. This goes down into that little cave that we were playing in when we were trying to take care of the chief. And then we have a little birch forest back here. Boy, it is snowing. Uh-huh. I remember where we are now. Okay. Give me those. Yeah, see, we've already been here. We picked up all of those saplings, but I am more interested in this stuff. Boy, that's a haul. Wow, thank you guys. A little short on sticks. Might as well pick those up too. Thought I saw one back here. Okay, no. All right, I want to just kind of circle this area then. There's another one. Wow, that was nice. There's a whole bunch of birch bark back here. Cool. Yes, please. And thank you. All right. Yeah. So, 2 cave system. We are on top of that area. We're on top of the waterfall. And that's nice. All right. Very good. Oh, get your security out. Thank you. I hate the notion to say we might need to go to the airfield, go get a hammer, or at least go gather all of our acorns up that we currently have and go to the airfield to the hammer. I kind of want to leave that hammer there because it has a forge. I think we're doing okay as far as anything that needs to be forgeable. Man, there are so many rose hips right here. Just go ahead and pick them. I think I just left a couple behind. Let's go. Yeah, I don't want to go back there. I know where that is. We've already been back there a couple of times. Let's gather this up really quickly. And I'm going to go back down, get a few more of those cattails, head back over to our cave. So we went up that hill, came down and around. I'm trying to remember which way I went. When we found the bear originally, we walked this alleyway back here. This should be mapped. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, back down to the lake. Let's go get all of the cattails, go back to our bear meat, and get prepped and ready to go back to the concentrator area for the next episode. Pretty well satisfied in my mind as to what this all looks like now. Yoink. And I guess I'll grab you. You're going to carry everything I tell you to carry right now. We need all of the firewood we can possibly stand. Anything cool right here? Is this just drop down off the edge into a bunch of more cattails? It does. That's a really loud waterfall. I say, you're going to let me back out, right? Maybe. Maybe. Hey, can I get out? Thank you. I think you probably got to go that way, but... Cool. Yeah, we'll get these guys, get back to that cave, get warmed back up, and call it for now. We can load up our little cart and haul it back to civilization. See what else we can get up to. The zone of contamination. Yep, we'll just go whoop right over there. Or maybe, like I say, we drag it uphill. I don't know. Can you please auto walk? There we go. Hey, I walked right by a cattail. How dare I? Dick. Stick. We might go back to the mine. I might drop down into that one little section, just right off the rope, right out of the bat, right off the bat over here, just to see if there isn't any decent amount of coal. Although we have, what did I say, something like 50 or 60 coal sitting over there, and whatever we have on our hand on a person right now. I just don't like this kind of weather. We're getting sopping wet, and as we get wet and cold, our clothes, well, for one, it loses its warmth capabilities. Two, it starts freezing, which means I then have to thaw it out, and there should or possibly still is a freezing thawing bug going on in the game, although I'm not 100% certain that's the case. Anyhow, how badly did we end up? We're not awful. All right. Anyhow, I will see you all later, ladies and gentlemen. We will go ahead and continue to work on probably figuring out what's up here, if there's anything else up here. But I now know within a reasonable idea of what we can expect as far as being able to live in this zone. If you want to spend a lot of time, you're going to have to hunt all of the little random small things that are available, which means you're going to want to know where all the ptarmigans are, all the bears are, all the deer are, and yeah, all of that stuff. So I think we'll go, well, we'll see. We'll probably just load our stuff up and head back up river if we can, try to get this corner mapped, and then take all of that back down to the concentrator. There's a couple of little dead spots that we still need to try to get a hold of. I don't really think it's going to matter either way. And then we're going to, I guess, probably get ready to get the heck out of here. So until then, well, the next time anyway, see you all later. Thanks for watching.